Do you want to earn more subscribers on YouTube? Do you want to get monetized on YouTube? Do you want to earn more watch time and revenue on YouTube? If you do, watch till the end of this video because we will give some secret information on how to grow your YouTube channel. First of all, let's start off with an insult. No one cares about you in the beginning, so don't put in your video's title, "I did so-and-so." Make your video ideas using the tool Google Trends. Depending on what you are making your video, for example, Roblox, type Roblox into Google Trends. At the bottom right, it will give the top topics for Roblox. If you want to learn how to get monetized, what I did was I made a bunch of 10-hour live streams, which I was AFK, during the Roblox Metaverse Champions event. This got a lot of watch time and also gave me some subscribers too. Getting to 1,000 subscribers is much easier than getting to 4,000 watch hours, especially when you're racing against the clock of the 1-year timeline that YouTube puts in place for monetization. If you are starting a new channel but need views, not subscribers, I know you might think that you want more subscribers, but you gotta focus on getting exposed in the YouTube algorithm first. When more people view, there's a chance more people will subscribe, rather than getting a few views and all of them subscribe. Right now, my channel is about 20% subscribed and 80% not. So once you gain a bit more subscribers, and I'd say around 100k views, I would focus on making all those viewers who are not subscribe. How do you do that exactly? Well, give your audience what they want. Even if you don't have the YouTube community tab, you can still find out what videos your channel enjoyed the most. If you go to your analytics tab, you can see each video statistics. You want to find the video in which had the most viewer attention, the most views, and the highest like ratio, and make more videos like that. Let's focus on how to get views, though. I'm going to say it now, and I think a lot of people will get mad at me for it. Tags don't matter that much. They only matter when someone misspells your video in the title, your video title in the search box. I suggest using rapidtags.io for tags if you are going to use them. I still use them, but yeah, use rapidtags.io. It just asks you to put your video title and it gives you your tags. I think thumbnails matter the most. You have to make your video editing look professional and your thumbnail to look professional because we want to trick the person watching into thinking your channel is big. If someone sees a channel with, I'd say, around 500 or less subscribers, they will click off it just because they have the stereotype that a small channel is probably small because they don't make good videos. We want to trick the viewer into not even looking at the subscribe count until they watch the video. And want to subscribe. And then they will think that you are underrated and tell friends to subscribe also. We want people to watch the video and be satisfied thinking you are a professional channel but underrated. How do you make good thumbnails though? Look no further than the sponsor. Just kidding. Open up photopea.com. It's free Photoshop. I got it here. And you're going to press new project when it opens and put 1920 by 1080. Now, let's see. What are we going to make a thumbnail on? So you see you got a blank canvas right here. That's cool. Blank canvas. So if I'm making an event item, I'm going to open up a new tab and look for a blue gradient. So you see I search a blue gradient, I'm going to click images, and then I'm going to click this one. I like this one a lot, it's what I use. I'm going to press copy image, right click copy image, then go back to Photopea, Control V. Then I'll hold shift while I scale this out. You have to hold shift and just do it just like that. So it fills up the whole thing. It can go past, so it's going past right now. It's not going to exactly scale up to 1080p, which is our canvas size right here. But that's the best we can do. So if I'm making a video on the Roblox, the Kidneys event, as I've done before, Kidneys Roblox, here it is right here. So I'm gonna click on that image and press copy image, Control V, and there Kidneys is. So I'm accidentally selecting the two of them, but okay, so we'll scale it out using shift again. Hold shift while you scale everything. And there you go. You got that right there. And now we're going to go to Google and search Roblox event logo. And it's right there. Let's copy that. Control V. There it is. You're going to put it wherever you want. I like putting it at the bottom left though. You can even scale it like upside down like that, but then the text is upside down, so I'm going to just Control Z that. But there you go. And you can even put a Roblox in the top left, but that's a very simple one. Now, if you wanted to do something less simple, like have a game in the background, what you're going to do is go into any game. Let's just use something from, you're going to take a screenshot in any game, but I'm going to use something from my screenshots. Let me just go up and open a random one. There we go. I don't know why I took this, but here you go. So you're going to scale this just as you did with the blue gradient. But if you want to zoom in, what you're going to do is you're going to just keep scaling it on the certain thing that you want to zoom in on. So if you want to zoom in on the RabX right there, you're going to zoom in a lot and then move it up so there's more space and you can zoom more up. So there you go, right there. And now we're going to add a filter blur, Gaussian blur. And wait for that. It's a little laggy. It takes a bit, so try not to lag it out because it does lag out. So there you go. And now let's go to blending options because that's fun. So go double click on the layer that you want to adjust. I suggest doing kidneys, so you really don't have to add any blending options to this. You can just play around with this. It's kind of fun, but I went to bevel and emboss. I'm not even bevel and emboss. I said belevel. Oh my. I don't, it's not for objects. I think it's mostly for text. It works with text. So if you're doing a text and you want it to be all fancy, do bevel and emboss and do contour and texture. And for the texture, you can change the different textures, but I suggest, yeah, just play around with it. I don't really suggest anything. They're all good to experiment with. But I suggest doing is a stroke, and if you want an outer glow, so we're going to do a stroke in the white color. And opacity you can change if you want. So I suggest somewhere around 7 is good. Maybe even 5. That's a little too thick. Maybe 7. You just want to play around with that. Yeah, 7's perfect. And you can change the opacity if you want. That is basically how transparent it is. Opacity 0 is translucent. So yeah, it's like it's not even there. Then you can change the position. If you want it to be inside, you can choose inside. And it is now inside. You can't really notice it, but it's inside. And then you can choose the center or the outside. I suggest outside. Blend mode. You can play around with this actually. Screen is kind of cool. I don't know why it's not adjusting there, but fill type. You can choose gradient if you want. This is going to be kind of cool. So if you want like a rainbow border, you're going to click on that first box right there, and you're going to choose red. And if you remember how the rainbow goes, which I completely forgot, where it starts with red, doesn't it? So I'm gonna just play around with different colors here. So red, yellow. I think it's orange somewhere. So orange, you might have to look up the RGB color because it's okay. There we go. It's hard to find some of these colors. So we'll go green, blue. Actually. So there you go, blue. And then you just click when you want to add another block here. You just click on that empty space. And then let's do green. And purple is the last one. And purple is going to be right here. You got to scroll there. Okay, so purple. There you go. And press OK. And there you go. You got your kidneys in a rainbow background. And you can even angle it with, there's a lot of stuff here you can do. If you want it in the 90, it just changes the order it's in, the angle of 90 degrees. And yeah, color overlay. This is for like if you have text and you want to recolor it, or any object that you want to recolor. It goes over everything in the middle except for the stroke. And yeah, there's a few more outer glow and drop shadow. So we're going to go gradient overlay is color overlay, but a gradient. Pretty self-explanatory. Outer glow. Okay. So you can choose a gradient for this. I just sometimes do white though because I'm lazy. But we'll do gradient today. I like that one. That one's very good. So I'm gonna do opacity. It's good at 75. You want to do spread and size up so you can see it. There you go. Spread a little down, and size a little down also, just very like right there, so you can see that little like aura around now. Maybe a little more. Size is what's going to adjust this more, so that's perfect right there, and that's gonna add a little glow. And yeah, so there you go. That's a good thumbnail right there. But if you want to add more, you can go right here and go to the, Google and type yellow arrow. And not this one, not this one. You want to do this one and copy, paste. This is how you remove the background. So grab the magic wand right here and then select the background, press backspace, and then you're going to do the rectangular select it, and then scale. Okay, so you're gonna scale it, and then you might even want to rasterize it. No, okay, wait, no, not this. You don't want to rasterize this. This is already rasterized. I'm mistaking with the text. You want to rasterize the text. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, so you grab it right there and you rotate it. This is how you rotate it, by the way. If you want to get into this menu, I'm sorry, go into select right here and then turn transform controls on, auto select on, and then go to edit, transform, and you want to do free transform. I don't see it because I think we already have it on, but that's what you want to do to enable this menu. So now that we got Kid Nisa right there with the arrow, we're going to add some text. So now we got the Luckiest Guy font loaded, but I like using Luckiest Guy, but I also like using the font Summer Blaster. And wait, do I not have it? I don't think I have it on this computer. Okay, so we'll just use Luckiest Guy. It's okay. So you're going to type whatever you... Hello? Okay, so... Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing stuff now. Okay, I'm gonna just press Control Z on that. And we'll try it again. Let's go here and type Kid Nisa. And go in the... we'll do a yellow. No, that's yellow, so we'll do a green. Green it is, and this is how you turn the size up. Go there, size up. And it's gonna select that. It's just a thing like all editors do. It's weird. So you're gonna just rectangular select it again, and don't rasterize it yet. You're gonna rasterize it when you're done. And so here we go. Go into blending options, go to drop shadow. Normal is the blend mode. Do it a darker green than the green already there. Opacity 100. Angle 90. Distance a little down. And size all the way down. And distance a little more down. There you go. And that's how to add a nudge drop shadow. I kind of like it. You can even do a little darker if you want. But that's how to do that. Now we're going to press the folder option. We're going to put this in the folder. It's a little hard to get in the folder sometimes, so you're going to keep trying. and add a stroke to the folder. This time we're going to do a color, and that color is going to be black. Will that work out well? Maybe you can experiment with the colors. White's cool. You don't want to make it too Christmassy, so not red. Anything's cool, so I'm going to do black, and there you go, not too big. And then we're going to just scale it. Actually, we can rasterize it now. So go here and rasterize it. And now you can see it's rasterized. Maybe just scale it a little bit down. You could have even done one text on top of each other, but once you rasterize it, you can't change the text, so that's why. You don't even have to rasterize it if you want. I just find it easier to make small adjustments when yeah, so that should be it. There's a thumbnail right there. I kind of even like it better with the blue gradient, but I just wanted to show you guys how to add a Gaussian blur there. So there's all different filters that you can try here, like pixelate's kind of cool. So if you can do pointillize, and there you go. If I select another object somehow, select that. No, it's not gonna work, but if I select this and then do a filter on that, and that's going to be the pixelate pointillize. It's going to take a second, but there you go. You got a little grainy background there. There's other effects that you can add a better kind of noise effect, like a grainy TV effect. So if you're trying to do that, like a security camera footage, do the pixelate, or some other filters have some very good stuff, and then you can get the camera footage overlay from Google. But yeah, that's how you do that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one, and if you want another part 2 of this, just comment below. That's what you do. There's a comment section, so like and subscribe, and peace.